Just get to the point, please. I hate wasting time. As ministry leaders, we want to see two things happen every day. Lost people get saved, and saved people grow in their walk with Christ so they can help more lost people get saved. Simple, yes. But easy? You know, you preach, teach, do all you can to reach, yet some days you feel like you're coming up short, like something's lacking. It's not your fault, because those same people that our hearts break for are made for devotion, but prone to distraction. When you find the magic bullet for that one, call me. Meanwhile, what if a story called That Day could be the next best thing? That Day is a story of hope and purpose, an interactive one-man play with over 20 characters in it that helps people connect with and clarify their God-given purpose. It prepares people for 2 days they often dread, Judgment Day and Monday. It's about one main character, Dan, who on the biggest day of his career is whisked away from his business and busyness at the sound of a trumpet to stand at the judgment seat of Christ. For over 12 years, pastors and leaders like you have invited That Day to churches and leadership events over 36 times, and many invite it back. Why? Because it's grounded in Scripture, not a cheesy church skit, and it's not going to lead your people off a theological cliff. To get the idea for yourself, take a look at a couple of clips here, and I'll come back with a few closing thoughts.
Could I bother you for just a minute of your time, Dan?
How you doing, Joe? Can't complain, Mr. Mathewson. Lord, been good to you this morning. I will get the crown of righteousness to those who lived for this day. To some of you, I will say, well done, good and faithful servant. My highest reward. So much wasted time. Fun and intense. And some would say I'm the worst guy to market the show because I kind of am the show, which makes it easy for you to think, oh, Aaron's just begging for more applause. In fairness, yes, I have been the show, the guy on stage telling the story for over 12 years. And from on stage, I've seen firsthand the wives elbowing their husbands, the tough, stoic guy privately wiping away tears during Act 1, the lost guy surrender to Christ at the end of the show, the greatest regret cards and comment cards that say, I've been saved over 20 years and never understood how the judgment seat mattered in my day-to-day life till now. That day changed my walk. You tell me, am I doing this because I need applause? I do need your people's attention for 90 minutes so that after the show, they can come back to you with renewed purpose, hope, and urgency and say,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So much.
That Day is the easiest, simplest, least friction way to get something in front of men and women that's going to cause them to begin to change their trajectory based on a 3D awareness of what it's going to mean to stand in front of Jesus and give an answer for your life.
Leaders often ask, hey, can I please preview the show first on YouTube or something so I know what I'm getting into? Maybe next year or two when we have good quality footage of the full show, but why waste time? I'll send you the script now and you can read it yourself in less than half an hour. But be warned, once you've read it, you're going to be just like all those who've said, Aaron, I'm about to kick off a sermon series, host an event for leaders, marrieds, students, our whole community. That day looks like it would propel what we're already doing. And when that happens, I want you to feel comfortable enough to call me so we can prayerfully talk through how easy can we make it for you to use this story to help your people win their battles against distraction. Slow down. Well, why do you talk so fast, Aaron? Because it's urgent to me. For 15 years at Seasons of Life Ministries, my wife and I have counseled men, women, and couples through some of the most challenging seasons of their life. Divorce, grief, prodigal teens, you know. Then in 2019, I lost my kid brother to hopelessness, an overdose. A story of hope is urgent to me. So please, before another kid overdoses, leader quits ministry, teen takes their life, husband calls it quits, end hopelessness. Go to thatday.info and click Discover That Day so we can talk about helping your people get back to living lives of purpose on purpose. See you on that day.